Forbes and Know Your Value recently wrapped up its 4th annual 30/50 Summit in Abu Dhabi, and it has been quite a journey. From our very first local Know Your Value event in Hartford, Connecticut. Take a look. Forbes and Know Your Value's 4th annual 30/50 Summit brought together nearly 500 women from 46 different countries to network, connect, and celebrate International Women's Day in Abu Dhabi, the world's greatest crossroads. We heard from legendary leaders, bold entrepreneurs, and icons of female success, and shared ideas on how to disrupt male-dominated spaces, innovate for the future, and harness the full power of women worldwide. The journey began way back in 2014 as a local effort in Hartford, Connecticut at my very first Know Your Value event. Hundreds of women lined up for the sold-out conference at a Marriott Hotel ballroom. They came to learn how to get the money, job, and recognition they deserve. They came for those 3 words: know your value. The message resonated, and we hit the road, traveling to dozens of cities across the U.S. Good morning, Orlando. Good morning, Boston. San Francisco, what a beautiful city. Good morning, Chicago. How are you? How many of you can put a number on your value right now? Today, we're going to learn some skills on you being a fierce advocate for yourself. Know your value. Those are 3 words that I am incredibly passionate about. And now, Know Your Value, in partnership with Forbes, is global.
Just be willing to do whatever it takes to feel confident that you know whatever it is you're talking about and you have a very clear idea that you want to communicate.
I understand that equality is normal. And I think the next step we need to make is to make sure that all women understand that it is normal.
Not only women, and men also.
And pay equity is so important. Until we have this one-to-one, we have a long way to go. Please, women, follow the money.
I'm asking all of you, with all that you have learned here and all that you'll learn here tomorrow, you stand in your truth and you own the power to control your destiny. And the only way that you can do that is to not be uncomfortable about speaking about money, ladies.
I often say that the spirit of a woman is like water, and you cannot stop the flow of water.
Our journey always starts in New York City, honoring the new class of U.S. 50 over 50 honorees. Then we gather in the desert 7,000 miles across the globe with 50 over 50 and 30 under 30 honorees from all over the world. 4 years ago, this partnership with Forbes immediately went global.
The 30/50 Summit is all about making unexpected connections, sharing insight, and forming community that can support you during turbulent times.
It's year 4. Every year we get bigger. Our sessions get broader, our dinners get louder, and our optimism gets greater.
Knowing your value means understanding that your worth does not diminish someone else's. It actually enriches them. It lifts them up.
It's in the world's interest for men to get behind women. The world is a better place when that happens.
You need to take risks. You need to say, hey, if I fail, so what? I try again tomorrow.
Just because the door is closed does not mean it's locked. Are you brave enough to walk up to the door and turn the knob.
In the chamber for the president's address last night, and she joins our conversation just ahead on Morning Joe. Now, Abu Dhabi is the global capital for International Women's Day. It is incredible to watch this multi-generational, multicultural group of women learning and sharing how to advocate for themselves and lifting up as many women as they can along the way.
All right, so let's start with the full day. You have opening remarks.
Well, I am excited. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'd like to take a moment to honor and distinguish leaders who have profoundly shaped Europe and the world.
At this point, I've called her the General Eisenhower
Yes.
and the 3 T's. I don't know if we want to refer
Yeah.
back to that.
We can have
Thank you. Good morning. We are coming together at a tumultuous time. A time of immense challenge for women around the world, for everybody, really. Progress long fought for faces massive headwinds. Backlashes against equality, crises that disproportionately impact women, and systemic barriers that persist. As history has shown us, though, women do not retreat. We rise, we persist, we lead. Good morning, I'm so excited.
Look at you, you look wonderful.
Is it okay?
Yes, it's
okay.
far
Good
more better than
posture.
okay.
I was fired when I was 39, so I was really I was like, oh God, it's over. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I hit that.
There's something about being fired.
Yeah, it's good for you.
And it's real good for you.
Didn't know it at the time.
Thank you.
It hurts.
Oh my God. When they let me go from Moesha for a whole bunch of things I will not discuss. And I realized, wait a minute. First of all, I did not deserve that.
Right.
Second of all, it's their loss.
See, I wish I had thought that way, because that's the way you should think. Let's grow this community. Let's make it even bigger next year.
And what is your message, especially to younger women?
Well, to younger women, I would say that the 50 over 50 list is all about you. Because what we have proven, when that first list came out, I know, Randall, we were all surprised. We thought, oh, we're shining a light on a few women. No. We were tapping into a groundswell. We had missed this story. We were behind the news. We have arrived. Women in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, reaching their highest power, their greatest impact, finding happiness, starting families, doing anything they want. And what that means for younger women is that you have such a long runway. So slow down, take it in. When you're rushing, you can't learn. You can't take it in. You can only take, the data proves that you can actually not retain as much information when you're nervous and when you're scared and when you're feeling fear or when you're rushing. So you've got a long runway. Take those off ramps, do those on ramps, enjoy the ride, and be present for it, because we have paved that runway for you, and it is beautiful.
Well, I think being a survivor of mental illness, for me, my goal is always just peace of mind, because there's nothing more important than that.
And there are a lot of young girls out there, especially young brown girls, who feel limited. And we've got to create our own opportunities.
I feel age is irrelevant. It's irrelevant because it's about how you feel. It's how energized do I feel to do anything I want to do.
When you listen to your inner child and you think, what would my inner child would do right now, is be fearless. Go for it. Be excited. Have fun.
The Wall Street Journal editorial board is reacting to these developments with a new.
The Forbes 3050 Summit is taking place during Ramadan, the holiest month of the year for Muslims. It's about fasting, it's about prayer, reflection, it's about gratitude, and we are honoring that tradition by having an iftar tonight.
Faith is steadfast, and all ideas and ideals are welcoming. A number of women who come to this country, and Laura and I were just talking about this, who actually have no idea what they're walking into when they come to this summit. They leave, and all of my Forbes and Know Your Value colleagues will affirm this, and they are just blown away by the warmth, the generosity, how they feel like they're part of a community.
Okay, the team's together. We're here at the crossroads of the world. It is such a great honor to be with you this evening.
This institution has championed women's rights, nurtured empowerment initiatives, and ensured that women remain at the forefront of our development.
There was no choice left but for me to leave. I packed a bag, left my city, and stepped into the unknown, carrying only memories and the desperate hope that I one day would return.
Throughout my career, I've always believed that photographs of war, humanitarian crises, human rights abuses, and war crimes can affect change, and ultimately policy.
Ukraine, now more than ever, is Europe's challenge. But with Ursula von der Leyen at the helm, there is actually a reason for optimism.
She leads with empathy. I have seen what she did in Europe. Ukraine is not alone.
Like so many women, I have faced moments of doubt. I have been underestimated, thank you very much. But at every step, I had a choice. I could either shrink or I could rise. And I choose to rise.
As women, we have a long way to go. But here in Abu Dhabi, we have arrived, and the journey continues as we spread the message of knowing your value everywhere. And we're not just staying global, we have more local events here in the States planned in the next year, and I simply can't wait. I love it so much. Also, I want to give a big thanks to photographer and videographer Romy Reina and editors Maxon Wagenberg and our very own, the great Anthony Scutro for putting all of that together. And don't forget nominations for Forbes and Know Your Values 2025 50 over 50 list open now. We're officially looking for our next class of women who are proving success has absolutely no age limit. You can get all the details at knowyourvalue.com.